Now, despite being a kid, I've had a lot of dessert in my time, but two have always stood out to me: chocolate chip cookies and brownies. And I've always been a chocolate fanatic, so to me, brownies were better, but I've never been able to prove it. So today, using my expert debating skills, me and Elliot will, with the help of a guest judge, finally figure this out. So, first off, you know exactly when to stop eating brownies. You know when you've had enough brownies, but the only way your body tells you to stop eating chocolate chip cookies is when your stomach hurts, and by then it's too late. Like, brownies have that perfect density to where you can comfortably feel, okay, I've had enough brownies. I've had like 1, 2, 3 brownies. That's fine. I've had enough. When I'm eating chocolate chip cookies, I don't stop at 3. I stop at 8. When my stomach hurts and I feel like I'm gonna die. It's insane. I have eating problems. So Elliot, what do you have to say about that?
Yeah, you're wrong. And then the next thing after that is, you genuinely just have an eating problem. I know when to stop eating.
Has your mom also said that you have an eating problem and she's gonna cut you off?
No, I just have an extreme metabolism.
But then again, you just eat a lot.
Yeah, I ate this bag of Sour Patch Kids today. It's 8 ounces.
Okay, that's not that much. So it's like half a pound.
Yeah, but then yesterday I had another 6 ounces of Star Mix Haribo.
You can stop there. What's your first point, Elliot?
Cookies are better because, they're more compact, right? You can take them a whole bunch of places and you don't have to worry about them getting all mushy, and when you eat them, you don't have to worry about like little black crumbs expelling all over the room. It's not pure chocolate. There's a good dough to chocolate ratio, and it pairs well with many different things like milk, for example. Dipping a brownie in milk is good, but it's not the same as dipping a nice fresh out the oven chocolate chip cookie and dipping it in a nice full glass of milk, you know?
Well, yeah, brownies don't go as well with milk as cookies do. That doesn't negate the fact that brownies can go with other things. You can put like so many toppings on brownies that you can't put on chocolate chip cookies. Number 1. Number 2, no cookie is going to give you the same texture as a good, well-baked brownie. The amount of flakiness on the tip, and the gooiness and the fudginess inside of the brownie, it's unmatched by any chocolate chip cookie. Their caps are just different. Brownies just have a bigger cap than chocolate chip cookies. What do you have to say to that, Elliot?
You made a really good seg into my next point. The simplicity of baking cookies. My family loves whole house cookie dough. When you're using cookie dough,
You guys don't make your own?
no, because it's easier when you get it prepackaged. But the simplicity of cookie dough. Here's what you have to do. The steps to baking a cookie. Drive to store. Buy. Go back to home. Get pan. Put cookie dough in pan. Put in oven. Boop. Wait. Eat, right? That is how you make a cookie. And it's so easy to do. And it only takes like 30 minutes counting going to the store. If you want them like hard, which weird people like, you can wait a little bit longer, but I like them nice and chewy. That's how you do it. With brownies, on the other hand, you've got to get the packaging, then you've got to dump it out, then you got to put water in there, then you got to like mix it or something, then you got to pour it in the whole pan, then you got to put it in there.
There's such a minuscule difference between the making time of brownies and cookies. Why even bring it up? It's so minuscule. Okay, but people who only eat brownies or cookies from mixes or pre-made cookie doughs are deranged, because if you want to make it good, you have to make it homemade. But adding on top of that, brownies just have so much more potential as a dessert. You can put more stuff on there. You can put M&Ms, nuts, cereal pieces on there. You could try putting anything on there. Cookies can only get so good, so chewy. And you can put more chocolate in there. Put chocolate chips in there. Put chocolate icing on there. And it's not like it just flattens out with chocolate. It gets better every time you put more chocolate on there. Now, there is a point, but it's not until very long down the road.
First of all, you're wrong. I'd like to move on to my next point, which I've already stated. The dough to chocolate ratio. With brownies, it's just chocolate on chocolate on chocolate. Now, when you have chocolate chip cookies, you get some nice dough, and then you mix it in with some chocolate chips. It's not an insane amount of chocolate like brownies are. What do you have to say to that?
Yeah, okay, you don't have to put so much chocolate in there. You can put just a little bit of chocolate in there for the brownies. In fact, you might even be able to make non-chocolate flavored brownies. A chocolate chip cookie, you can't really change anything about it without affecting its core.
Okay, what was it? One more thing. You can do a whole bunch of things with cookies. You could throw M&Ms in there.
My name is Eminem, and I like to rap.
You are rap.
White chocolate.
But then it's not a chocolate chip cookie, it's a white chocolate chip cookie.
Same thing with brownies.
No, you're not. The base of a brownie is its chocolatiness and its fudginess and its flakiness. That's what a base of a brownie is. You can put whatever you want on top of that. I don't think you've actually ever had a brownie.
I have, Nimrod. Alright, that was my final point. I'm done.
Oliver, who is the guest judge on today's episode, is going to be deciding who actually won this fight. So, Elliot, you'd explain your argument to him first, and then I'll explain to him mine.
So, my point is that anyone can make them. They're easy to get and easy to make, and it's not chocolate on chocolate on chocolate. And, you can easily make them and distribute them among your peers. And there's a better dough to chocolate ratio.
Okay, Huey, what's your case?
Let me pull up my
You have a doc?
Googly doc.
God.
Okay, so first of all,
Look at this nerd.
this might just be me, but I know exactly when to stop eating brownies. When I'm eating chocolate chip cookies, I don't know when to stop eating. And no cookie is gonna have the same texture as a well-baked brownie. They also have more potential as a dessert. You can put more stuff on top of them without changing the base structure of it being a brownie. And my last point is that there's a limit to the amount of chocolate you can put into a brownie, but at the end of the day, the cap is a long way away at how much chocolate you can actually put in a brownie.
Elliot, what kind of chocolate chip cookie, buddy?
Packaged.
What the fuck? I'm apologizing on Huey's behalf because when I was recording, the audio wasn't running, so this is my redemption. The points stated previously were packaged chocolate chip cookies versus homemade fudgy brownies with a crispy top, and Elliot absolutely lost because he chose packaged. Please help me. Please help me. He's holding me hostage. Please.
This was rigged. This was rigged. He paid him off. He paid off the refs. The refs were paid off. This was not fair. He paid him off.